Hey Bald Ones, I'm Lucy, and this is Pussy Powered. In today's video, I'm sharing 3 ways you can create more confidence in the bedroom. The last time I went live on my TikTok, this question came up in the comments, and I wanted to address this here on the Pussy Powered YouTube channel. And even if you don't feel like you're struggling with low confidence in the bedroom, there's always another level of confidence that you can reach when it comes to your pleasure and your intimate life. So let's get right into it. The first way you can create more confidence in the bedroom is through self-exploration. Now, as you may already know, I am a huge fan of a self-pleasure ritual. Not only for all the feel-good chemicals that are released in the brain, the mood-boosting effects, the energy-boosting effects, all that good stuff that happens on a physiological, physical level, but also for the consciousness-expanding experience that it can be, and the way that it can support you in discovering different kinds of pleasure, different kinds of orgasms, creating new pleasure pathways in your brain, which then can shape and transform your sex life with a partner. And if you really want to get the most out of a self-pleasure ritual, then it's not so much about just showing up and having an orgasm as quickly as possible. This is a practice of melting into your pleasure, being present with what is there, being present with the stories, the limitations, the self-doubt, the self-loathing, the self-appreciation, all of the different things that come up during your self-pleasure time, which you would not have the opportunity to be present with if you're just racing to an orgasm. For me personally, self-pleasure is a time to explore new fantasies, explore new ways of touching my own body, try different kinds of energetic connection, energy flow, and energy play, and even an opportunity to work through difficult, heavy, painful emotions, a way to release emotional and physical pain and tension from my body, a way to blast out my sexual energy towards something that I'm actively manifesting in my life, and ultimately, a really powerful opportunity to show up with my body and accept it as it is in that moment, tuning into what my body needs and meeting it there instead of forcing it into something that it's not quite open or ready for. And as you could very well guess, that impacts and shapes the way I show up in my entire life. And hey, the more that you discover what you like, what your body responds to, how your body likes to be touched, what your body needs to feel truly safe and fully open up, the more confidently you can show up in the bedroom with your partner. Instead of waiting for them to figure out exactly what you like and how you like it, when you like it, how hard, all of that stuff, it's really not for them or up to them to discover that for you. That's really a lot of pressure to put on a partner to not only figure you out, but then have to do the work to satisfy the needs that they have discovered that you have. So if you want to explore what a self-pleasure ritual could be like outside of just racing to the orgasm, check out my course, Come As You Are, for detailed guided practices and exercises you can begin doing today. Tip number 2 for creating more confidence in the bedroom is owning your turn on. Yes, knowing what sexually turns you on, but also knowing what turns you on in life. Give yourself more permission to experience more pleasure in and out of the bedroom. What makes you come to life? What makes you feel more fully alive, more in your element, in your flow, in alignment with who you truly fully are? Do more of that every single day in whatever form or capacity or shape that needs to take on in this season of your life. Do the things, listen to the things, consume the content that helps you to feel more in line with who you really are. Your aliveness, your passion, and your excitement for life then extends into your sex life. And it's not something that you have to force or like psych yourself out to be excited about sex or to feel more confident in the bedroom. You just are. As you become more confident in who you are as a human being and how you show up in your life, how you feel in your body, how you take care of your body, how you cultivate and protect your energy, how you set boundaries, how you choose to spend your time. This is all a part of owning your turn on, largely by prioritizing where you're focusing your energy. A third way to create more confidence in the bedroom is through communication. Now, this one is really threefold. One is having the communication tools to be able to express your wants, your needs, your desires, your fears, your concerns in a way that can actually deepen your connection instead of drive a bigger wedge between you, which I share much more in depth in my couples course, Come Together, which is now available with lifetime access. So to check that out, go to cometogethercourse.com or click on the link in the description below. The second part of this is practicing the courage and vulnerability required to actually speak up and initiate the conversation. This part can feel scary because if you don't have the communication tools and it does always go sideways, then of course you're not going to exactly feel excited to initiate a conversation about something that could potentially turn into a big fight, which is why you see, like, you need the tools, you need the actual commitment to using the tools. And then third, practicing the tools that will help expand the capacity of your nervous system. Self-regulate and recalibrate your system whenever things begin to get a little bit heated, or if your body begins to feel like this conversation is becoming a threat, meaning it's getting uncomfortable, it's not going very smoothly, they're beginning to get triggered, or I'm beginning to get triggered. And the more you practice self-regulating your nervous system, not only will those conversations not spiral downward into a horrible big fight that lasts for days. Trust me, we have been there so many times in our 16 years, but you can actually recover and recalibrate, regroup, redirect the focus on what the conversation is actually about, your vision for why you started this conversation in the first place. And then whenever conflicts do happen, because yes, I do believe that conflicts can be very healthy, you can learn and grow through it, which is also something else that I teach in my Come Together course. At the end of the day, if you don't know how to communicate with each other, or you're not willing to communicate with each other, you're not going to feel or come across as very confident in the bedroom. And if you're doing all three of these things, you're doing the self-exploration, you're owning your turn on, learning and actually using the communication tools, your confidence in the bedroom is gonna blow you away. It's gonna blow your partner away. And again, for more actual practices and tools and guided courses to help you do all of those things, check out the links in the description below. And actually, if you're someone who wants to explore the self-pleasure practice and the deeper couples work, then I encourage you to get my Keep Coming Intimacy bundle, because you'll not only get both of those for a lot less than if you were to buy them separately, you'll also get my 25 days of play, 50 naughty questions for erotically curious couples, and I just added my shadow work starter course to the bundle so that when you do come across some stickier situations, or you're really triggered, or your nervous system is feeling triggered or overwhelmed, you can use those tools to help self-soothe, refocus your energy, work through the triggers, move that energy through your body, and integrate more of these parts of yourself that you may have repressed or judged or rejected along the way. And for all of that, feel free to check out the bundle at thewildawakening.com. All right, wild ones, that's it for today. 3 ways you can create more confidence in the bedroom. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share with any friends who you think may benefit from this, and subscribe for more on sexual empowerment and healing for women and people with vulvas. In the meantime, here's to your awakening and your pleasure for a pussy-powered life.